This article exposes the fact that there are widespread and systematic problems in the way the police investigates human trafficking in Finland. What we wanted to do in this article is cast a light on how does the police combat this type of crime. In other words, how does the state, the Finnish state, which has an obligation to prevent human trafficking, fulfill its duty. One of the people I interviewed for the article is a Thai woman who we'll call Mali. Mali said that she and her daughter had been forced to work for food by a Finnish entrepreneur, and after she escaped and was accepted by the assistance system for victims of human trafficking, they filed a criminal complaint, and the police didn't investigate the case. They refused to even interview Mali or any of the witnesses. Another person I interviewed for the article is a Ukrainian construction worker called Victor. His residence permit in Finland ran out, and after that he claims that his employer didn't pay him anymore, and he was forced, for example, to live in a caravan that got freezing in the winter. I think there are a number of reasons for why human trafficking and similar exploitation has often been investigated so poorly. One is resources. The Finnish police have significantly less resources than other Nordic countries, for example. One is competence. These are not the easiest crimes to investigate. One is definitely attitudes, bias, racism, and also a general sense that this type of criminality and exploitation is not that important, that it doesn't sort of interfere with the everyday Finnish life. One of the things I noticed when doing this article was that a number of the arguments used by the police were clearly illegal or absurd or wrong. A number of times you had cases where people had worked for, around the clock for a long time with very little pay or no pay at all, and these were called simply civil law disputes over pay and not criminal matters. If, for example, a worker consents to working conditions that are against the law, that consent is null and void. What I wanted to do in the article is not focus on individual cases, but sort of try to figure out if there is a widespread and systemic problem in the way the Finnish police investigates human trafficking and similar exploitation. The future of journalism is bright as long as we have the ability and the resources to write about the most important topics.